I am Michelle Zwicker. I am a fire starter. I am having intimate conversations with really big players in life.
I started working when I was 11, and then I was 15. I started my first business, and that's more than 40 years ago.
Albert Einstein was known for taking 8 to 10 hour baths. And he would just constantly sit in there and run the water, and that's where we would get a lot of his amazing ideas.
Interesting. Boom, boom, boom.
So I'm going to give you something that really is big.
I'm telling a lot of private secrets in our call, but I knew we were going to because I think people need to get to it. And this is the first interview that's ever asked these questions. So
I'd love to go deeper on that if you want to hear it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever even told anyone this before.
I've probably talked about more stuff than I've ever talked about publicly, so this is definitely out there.
We call this the brain dump, and I'll do this when I'll get a client on the phone and they sound completely overwhelmed. I know it's time for a brain dump because it sneaks up on you. Really little details that matter about productivity.
I wish I could stand up with a huge billboard and say to the world, you can't get everything done, stop trying.
When I'm feeling overwhelmed, stressed, whatever those lovely words are that most people use, is I always know that I'm putting myself in a container that's too small.
because I don't like the word balance. I think balance is the most ridiculous word. Balance and creates stagnation. So I don't think balance is something anyone should strive for, but it's how do you have it all and be all in the moment that you're in.
There is a point where you have to get crystal clear on how much is enough, like how much business is enough, how much money is enough.
Why you can't get everything done. Wealth creation and wealth management. Fear and overcoming fear. So rich with ideas that will change your life.
Honor your feelings, act on your commitments.
See if you can sell it first. So don't create it, sell it first. So you sell first and you deliver second.
Time and productivity and momentum.
Slow is the new fast. That's a quote I came up with years ago when I was working with a client, and I say it all the time. Slow is the new fast.
I just really believe that there's so much going on around us that we can't see or measure, that if we'll just learn to listen a little bit more, we will find that it's easier to get to where we want to go.
So I just need to interject here for a minute, because this is what I mean when I say inspired momentum.
Many times our greatest movement forward actually appears backward.
And so all of a sudden you can start feeling that momentum slow down when you are no longer in alignment with your own personal goal, your own personal definite purpose.
Anything that's holding you back from the past, or anything that is not resolved and handled, anything that you're not accepting in yourself is actually draining your energy, i.e. taking away your momentum.
I'm just having the best conversations with the coolest people.
Meditation, for example, is another critical aspect of this. And
are you a meditator?
I am a sloppy meditator. I've been a really good one at times. I'm sure we'll get into that. But when I was
never heard those two terms paired. Yeah. So funny, so real.
And I have always, my whole life, put money and spirituality together. And most people, a lot of the woo-woo way out there spiritual, they sit in this, it's not godly to make money. God gave you gifts and amazing, amazing talent, and somebody needs it.
A failure to really dream big, to see well beyond what, this sort of myopic perspective.
Are you majoring in the minors or are you majoring in the majors type of things?
A lot of people are waiting on the other side of a line to feel confident enough to do something. And in my conversations with my clients, I always say confidence comes from doing.
And if you dream big, it means you're going to need either more money, more partners, some kind of infusion of something. Certainly talent and money is going to happen the bigger you dream.
It's the same amount of work, it's the same amount of effort. Well, shouldn't I take that energy, tap into it, and start looking for those bigger deals? Because one, I can make a bigger impact and also be a magnet, so to speak, to the higher opportunity of wealth.
Alignment, passion, clarity, persistence.
I think there's too many people that just won't decide what they're passionate about.
Thanks for giving me an opportunity to talk about stuff, the ooey gooey stuff inside, whereas I'm usually talking about, legal problems and stuff.
Yay!
It's very fun for me to do.
I'm just so grateful for your willingness to really take on momentum, because really nobody talks about that. I mean, you're it. You're really the one that really has held up the sign and said, hey, people, momentum. So I am just so thrilled that you're holding this up, and I'm so honored to be with you today. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Rhonda.